Is it okay if I everybody. Welcome to the 2023 Lynx Yearbook Assembly. My name is Mrs. Nye, and I'm the school archivist as well as one of the faculty advisors for the yearbook. The other faculty advisors are Mrs. Isaki, and Mrs. Merchant. I couldn't do this job without them. Their work behind the scenes is invaluable to the success of the book. Please also give a round of applause to the 2023 Lynx staff. They've given up their Monday mornings and many, many hours of free time, yes, to create the 504-page book that you will be receiving this afternoon. Their hard work has created an award-winning yearbook program. So at this time, the Lynx staff is going to go on down to Turner to be ready to help y'all get your books. So y'all can, yeah. Is it right? Yeah. No, I will. Okay. Oh, sure. Okay. Okay. So finally, I would like to introduce the 2023 Lynx head editors, Hope Kostelinek and Margaret Rogers. I cannot begin to tell you how many hours these two have put into this labor of love. They have poured their heart and soul into making sure that this yearbook is one that you will treasure for years to come. We hope that when you pick up your yearbook this afternoon, you will enjoy the stories, the photographs, and the memories that we have captured.
Hello, everyone. I'm Hope Kostelinek. And I'm Margaret Rogers, and we're the 2023 Lynx head editors. This year's yearbook theme is Riding the Wave. The wave embodies our student body's journey to the present, full of ebbs and flows. Our journey has not been linear. We experience success and achievement at times, and failure during others, but each moment helps us grow as a person into who we are today. Westminster builds each one of our waves higher. Our potential is pushed by teachers in the classroom, coaches on the field, and our peers beside us. Now we ride our waves into the future with the confidence of the experiences that Westminster provides. Waves represent excitement, uncertainty, and freedom, qualities that represent where we are now in our journey into the next stage of life. More importantly, waves represent the importance of taking each moment as it comes, understanding that commitment and consistency will lead us to achieving our goals. With this year's yearbook, we are capturing the enjoyment that comes with each unique Westminster journey. We are showcasing individual voices, but also the strong bond of community that keeps us moving through adversity. We are showcasing the fun and playful side of Westminster that comes through letting go and focusing on the journey instead of the destination. We would like to introduce Anissa Patel for the first dedication.
So this is for our first dedication for this year's yearbook. I am more than certain that had Miss Myron come more than just 2 years ago, the class of 2023 would have missed our chance to honor her, as she would have already been chosen for a dedication. As the first grade that has truly experienced the brevity of the college process entirely in person, it makes sense that we unanimously say that as a class, we owe what we are to her. As many know, the college process for a senior at Westminster is nothing less than consuming. We spend our days trying to make the most out of every minute, consuming and producing as much as we can, knowing that if we stop for even just a second, the world could come crashing down at our feet. However, as the days meld into weeks and the weeks into months, I can always be sure of one thing. Whether it be the excitement in her face as a student drops in to grab a handful of mints, or the pride in her eyes as she watches us drop off an orange sheet, Miss Myron will instantly light up any senior's day. Her addition to the school proves that she is more than just an aide to the college counseling department, but a pillar in all of our college journeys. I can say this confidently because there is not one person in the class of 2023 that has yet to meet her. Without a doubt, she has impacted us all, and without a doubt, we are thankful for it. We are thankful for your reassurance during the early morning college meetings as we walk with our shoulders weighed down and you tell us everything is going to work out. We are thankful to see your bright smile when passing by in Malone. And most importantly, we are thankful for your kindness, empathy, patience, and warmth, character traits that we wish to channel as we move forward past the walls of Westminster. You have given us endless support in times when we need it most, and I'm truly envious of the college counselors, teachers, staff, and upcoming students who will get to and continue to relish in your presence and all of the insight you bring. For a chapter that will remain nothing but the longest 13 years of my whole life, I'm happy to say that when reflecting on the process that got me to standing where I am today, Ms. Meyring's positive aura will forever remain imprinted in my mind. Congratulations.
And now I would like to introduce Melanie Zhang for our second dedication.
Okay. So when I first came to Westminster in 9th grade, one of the first teachers I met was Mr. Kong, who was also new that year. Even though I never had the honor of having Mr. Kong as a teacher, I've gotten to know him through his involvement with the East Asian Affinity Group. I still remember walking into his classroom in Askew during the first week of school for an East Asian Affinity Group meeting. During that first meeting, a group of about 15 of us chaotically voted on a name for the group, and that's how we became Mooncakes. Mr. Kong then used his exceptional graphic design skills to kickstart the creation of Mooncakes by designing a logo for us, a mooncake on a maroon background. I always look forward to receiving emails from Mr. Kong because all of his emails are perfectly formatted with a fancy header. With Mr. Kong's help, Mooncakes quickly went from a small group that met in his classroom to a group of around 100 now having to meet in Warren Lecture Hall to accommodate for the size. Without Mr. Kong's consistent efforts since day one, Mooncakes would not be the lively group it is today. No matter how busy Mr. Kong is, he always makes time for us and reminds us how proud he is of Mooncakes. At the start of every year, Mr. Kong makes his annual browse through the directory to determine who's East Asian. Even though scrolling through the entire upper school directory is incredibly tedious, Mr. Kong never complains because he wants to make sure that everyone is included in the email list. Now with an even busier schedule as DEI coordinator and an English teacher, Mr. Kong still always strives to make our Mooncakes events the best they can be. From figuring out how to deftly preserve our affinity budget, to searching everywhere to find mooncakes for our annual Mid-Autumn Festival event, to late-night runs to H Mart buying us shopping carts full of food, Mr. Kong is someone we can always count on. Even when we were virtual during COVID-19, Mr. Kong appeared to us with his usual positive energy on Zoom from his very aesthetically pleasing living room filled with potted plants to ensure we still had memorable meetings. Not only has Mr. Kong's presence immensely enhanced Westminster's environment, his dedication and compassion towards every student has made each of us feel valued and loved. Although he claims that he can't stand us when we make fun of his perm or target him during trivia games, he is still always happy to be a listener and give us individual attention when he notices that we need it. During our Mooncakes White Elephant this year, Mr. Kong brought in a limited edition boba plush that immediately became the most coveted gift there. The boba plush was about to be mine before some sophomore with the initials AG stole it, and I unfortunately ended up with a picture frame. Mr. Kong immediately noticed my distress and offered to give me his gift card that he ended up with as consolation. Even though it was just a silly white elephant game, Mr. Kong still approached me with the same kindness. No matter how big or small the issue is or how serious or crazy our requests are, Mr. Kong treats everyone and everything with warmth and care, and we can't thank him enough for that. I mean, which other teacher do you know who would be willing to let you jump off of him and suffer from a bruised chest for some martial arts demonstration for an assembly? Earlier this school year, Mr. Kong told me about he got a pet Aldabra giant tortoise named Roshi from a friend who sells exotic animals, which sounds really sketchy, Mr. Kong. When I asked him why a tortoise, he explained to me how it's always been a childhood dream of his to own a giant tortoise, and he loves how they carry their homes with them wherever they go. As they're supposed to live for 200 years, Mr. Khan told me how he hopes that when he dies, he'll still have a mark on this world because Roshi will live on. However, I think everyone will agree with me when I say that Mr. Khan doesn't need a tortoise to be remembered because the impact he has made on me, on each Mooncakes member, on his students, and on the entire Westminster community will forever be remembered in our hearts. So thank you, Mr. Kong. You've truly been very special to me and the rest of the class of 2023 because it's almost as if we came in together and now we're leaving together as well. And while we'll all miss you very, very much next year, we wish you nothing but the best on your next journey. So thank you very much.
Okay, so Mr. Kong and Melanie, if you could come over here to get a photo, and then we'll get a photo with Miss Myring and Anissa. So well deserved. I'm really happy about this year's dedications. Let's see. Let's see, where's the other sheet? Oh, that one's mine. Alrighty. I'm not very good at ad-libbing, so I need this. So I need y'all to stay seated for just a few moments to give you just a few instructions. So we're going to be exiting today in order of grade level because there's a certain class of 2023 who is probably raring to go at this point. So we're going to do seniors, then juniors, then sophomores, then freshmen. Each grade has a table to go to, so you're going to go there, go to the left-hand side of the table, sign for your book, and then the staff member will give you your book. Don't take a book without signing the sheet. Please be patient. Don't run over your friends to try to get a book. We have enough for everybody, and they will still be there. I am actually going to be, hey guys, shh. I'm going to be there in Turner until 4 o'clock today, so if you have to go to class right after this and can't get your book, you can come after class today. And then tomorrow from 7:30 to 4, I will also be down in Turner all day, so you can come down there and grab your book then. Lastly, I need everyone to keep track of their books. Every year I find books that are sadly abandoned around campus, and if you lose your book, I can't promise that you'll get another one. Hopefully you can, but make sure you keep track of your book. So in seniors, you have your books personalized. So that is our little treat to y'all. So with that, we are going to first dismiss the seniors. Thank you so much.